Creativity is an addiction. And the way that you learn to understand it is by having a conversation with yourself on a piece of paper, or maybe grab a microphone of some sort and record it into your smartphone and then go back and listen to what you were saying. Tap into that creative moment and really start believing in who's inside of you so that that thing inside of you can at least give you some sleep in the middle of the night. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm a stream thinker. I believe in the power of now. And you've got to be able to exercise that muscle as often as can be. I do it on a daily basis. The goal is to give yourself permission to write one page. 10 minutes is all you're going to give yourself. You cannot go in there and do any type of editing. The perfectionist has got to stay away. I call this stream thinking, learning to trust free-form writing. You see, I believe that your best decisions are made right now, and it's time to own your own leadership. The power of now. Today we're reading from December 18th, 2021. So many news stories about people not wanting to go to work. Very few of those about those that have the job but just don't show up. Oh, sure, they call in sometimes or just don't show up at all. And here's the part that always gets me. Managers don't hold them accountable. See, if I would have pulled a stunt like this during my early years of radio employment, I would have been kicked off that team so fast without getting a recommendation. News reports say that job hopping is very popular because this newly designed pay scale, $13 to $20 an hour, is approachable until you find out what the job is really all about. See, I'm always being introduced to brand new employees, and silently, as an employee, I actually sit there and think, and you'll be here for how long? I mean, I need to know this kind of stuff because when you don't show up, my work doubles. I don't have what it takes to be a job jumper. Maybe it's my loyalty, but then again, it could be that one thing I've got wrong with me, that I have to do the same thing over and over again. The moment that a wrench is thrown into my spokes, it messes everything up. We are in a place where we have the power of choice. But the decisions that we're making kind of remind me of what it was like to grow through the ranks of becoming a third-degree black belt. You can practice all day, but if somebody isn't showing you the right way, then you're going to become a bad employee or a bad martial artist. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, is that as you job jump, there are new leaders in places that you're probably not experienced with. Some come with a lot of rules, while others are a little bit relaxed with their expectations because they don't want to lose you. They're kind of like me when you come into that interview and it's like, and you'll be here for how long? So these new age leaders, what's happening is they're spending more time trying to hire people than they are training the people. I see it every day. Somebody comes in for the simplest job. They're making the worst mistakes. But if I go and talk with them, then I'm the bad employee. It's like, mind your own business, dude. Whereas if you go to a manager and say something about it, they go, yeah, I know. But you know what? You get what you get. And that's not the way we're supposed to be thinking these days. We're supposed to be putting the edge on quality, which then reminds me of another conversation I had with an OM who told me that these days of quality have got to go. It's about cash flow. Get the job done any way you can. All we can do is just breathe and say hello with a smile to the next person you meet. I'm Arroe, and that's Stream Thinking.